the Gamecocks will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Going to the running game. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Grabbed in the middle, it's Strickland. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, hauls it in, the first down and more. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Strickland. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Ernie on the Jets. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Ready to fire from the pistol. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on. Down at 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The 11th play of this opening drive. They face a 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Hey, 4th down, I need a first down. Go to the plays I do well. What do I do? What have I done well all through camp? What have I done well all throughout my career? Call those plays, have success, get them.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And it's in there for a touchdown.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will get the ball for the first time. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
And he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very... curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2. Negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get...
Oh, it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
That's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach.
He'll try to take it back. He's got 42 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide open spaces. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Glover. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Dropping back. It's Howe. Here's a heat. He'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. That's caught. It's Broussard. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gunderson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They'll run this play from the pistol. Here's the handoff. Got a little space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man. Oh, a lot of space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. And he's got a touchdown.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Likely burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Man, they have been great on fourth down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. He's got it, first down and more. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The inside handoff. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Back to throw, it's Houck. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to slam in. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Howell. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Power football with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle, and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meeting.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
He's going for the goal line. And he burrows his way into the end zone.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game, and for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today.
Snags it down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Back to pass, it's Howell. Release to the back. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. Pressure coming. Lots of running room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up to add another. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Working the middle, it's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Oh, what a move to get open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now...
A shot toward the end zone. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Lets it go. Soft spot in the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge the secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Got it! And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. And the Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to pass. It's Hout. The throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 65 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Here comes the Heat. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll go back to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, it looked like this offense was going to get in the end zone for sure. Was going to get a touchdown, but how about the defense bowing up, getting a sack, forcing an incompletion. Big 3rd down coming here.
He's got his man.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
It's 4th and goal, and they'll go for the touchdown and keep the kicker on ice. On the move. And they're in for a touchdown.
But, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw, it's Hout. Here's the pressure. Finds a little space. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Runs through a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Rush is on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had. Turned that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Terrapins ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now, guys, let's not forget, last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by this defense. Coming out, setting the tone. Great start, forcing a 4th down, forcing a decision already for this offense on the first drive. Really nice job coming out.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, there are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. This head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those 3rd down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Gets it past the marker. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's Strickland. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to the back. He's loose. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Maryland's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense offense can do something special. And if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a minute to talk about Merrill. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Terrapins decide to punt it away.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. He'll start this drive firing. They're working that left side. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. The running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They go to the ground. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Slams ahead. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's McLaurin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. It's Sands. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hits a seam wide open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the stick. Down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And the Terrapins are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Unloads quickly. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Terrapins in the hurry up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Got his man down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll try to snap it quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he's got it in the end zone.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Terrapins want to move quickly. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Right on the money. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much.
Turning on the Jets. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Made a defender miss. Rip ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Going to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Might be calling a hot route. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Converts on 4th down, still going. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to get it in. And he's got a touchdown.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Washington. That's caught. It's Manning. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open spaces. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Maryland! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. Sneaks it into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Dropping back, it's Washington. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, a lot of space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Makes it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side now. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Using his legs to buy some time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Offense in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Still looking on the move. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Maryland offense. The field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Plucks it out of the air. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew that he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Turning it on. Lots of running room. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Terrapins are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Sands. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Finds us back in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give from the gun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Gets rid of it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And they did the hard work. Nice job being physical, getting that 4th down and short, and now you got 4 chances from the 1-yard line. This offense is in great position. Shoot, I'm probably going to come back to the same exact play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Washington. Under fire. The throw. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Maryland!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run it from the gun. Find some fresh air. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. It's complete on the right side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run it. It's Hardy. Got enough space. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Back to pass. It's Washington. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. Creates a little room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gets it to the back. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. And the Terrapins look to do some damage in the red zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run play.
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Hand off to the lone back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit.
There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined.
He's loose, ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 3.
Diving for the end zone, and they knock it out. They knock him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
Wants to throw. It's Washington. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
You want to have a lot of success on defense? Make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Quickly to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down, looking for more. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And first down for the offense.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Going to sling it on second down. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. It's a seam wide open. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Washington. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And the Terrapins are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and then run.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Using the quick game. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Here's the pressure. He's in open space downfield. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Webb. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. All right, guys, let's talk a little Merrill. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. Oh,
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out and start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to